Okay, for those of you that are watching live, a menu may have popped up. You may have to press something on your screen. But for those of you that might be watching later on, I thank you guys for joining me today. Today, the purpose for today is to break down the systems that we use for balance and why each one of those is so important for us. And then go over a few exercises that are going to help us with our balance and overall functionality as well. If you guys don't know me, I'm Juan Guerrero, and I'm a co-owner at Your Personal Best Training Studio, where we specialize in working with men and women over the age of 50 and helping them to move better, feel better, and age actively. And so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started with the workshop. For the purpose of balance, as you guys know, that's one of the most important things that we need as we grow older, and it's one of the most functional things we need. And we basically use three systems to stabilize ourselves. So the first system, this most important one that a lot of people are associated balance with, is your musculoskeletal system. So what that entices is going to be included with your muscles, your tendons, ligaments, bones, and that's basically the structure that helps us stand upright. And if you guys have any limitations, or maybe you have a bad leg, or you have a hurt ankle or something, it makes it a lot harder for you. So it's very important that we have a strong, stable musculoskeletal system. And also our core is going to be involved with that. The second system we use is our visual system. So that's using our eyes to know where we're at in space. And then the third system we use, which a lot of people don't know about, is your I'm having a brain fart, but it's the crystals inside your ears that help align you. So if you guys have ever heard of people going on a boat, and then the boat starts rocking back and forth, and then they get dizzy, or you've heard people having vertigo, that's because the crystals inside your ears get out of alignment. And I'm going to show you specific exercises that help engage that system. And so if you have your crystals in alignment, it helps you to have better balance. But we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, the simplest exercise we do, and this is one that we do in the studio, and I'm going to show you the simplest version of it, and then we're going to break it down, and then we're going to go into more advanced exercises. But the first exercise we're going to be doing today is going to be involving just your regular solo cup. So for those of you that are watching from home, or maybe you didn't stop by and get your solo cups, the reason we're using a solo cup is because anybody has access to this. So you can go to any grocery store or any store in general and buy solo cups, even stripes. And B, you could take the cups with you anywhere. If you're traveling, or if you're out of town, or even if you're working from home, or you're working in an office or something, you can do these exercises. But it's also one of the easiest things to graph. So if you guys are at home and you're watching TV, maybe in between commercials and things like that, maybe it's something that you can get up and just do the exercise themselves. But the first exercise we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to put the cup right in front of me. Now, if you guys do not have good balance, you guys can hold on to a chair. Now, the purpose of the chair is to help stabilize you. Now, if you guys don't have a chair that's high enough, you could grab a wall, or maybe a countertop, or anything like that. But basically, we're going to have our knees are going to be soft. We don't want to lock out our knees, because that's going to limit our balance. We want to be able to engage our muscles to help us keep good balance. Now, I'm going to have the cup in front of me. Now, for those of you that are already clients and who are already training with us, you know this exercise because we've done it before. So basically, what we're trying to do is get you guys to shift over your body weight, going side to side. So we're going to do a simple exercise. The first one we're going to do is just going to be tapping the cup. Now, as I tap the cup, if you guys notice, I'm shifting my body weight over to one side. That puts most of the pressure on that leg, and it keeps my hips parallel to the ground. Now, sometimes people, what they do is they just go like this, and they just tap it like it means nothing. But there's a purpose and there's a science behind it. So what we want to do is get your hips off to the side. Okay, most of the body weight's on this one. You lift one foot up, and then you tap the cup. Okay, and then you come back down, and then we're going to alternate legs, go all the way to the other side, and then come back. Now, this is just a simple weight shift, and we're just alternating back and forth. If you guys cannot hold on to the balance, or you have issues with that, hold on to a wall, or have something close by that you can hold on to as you're doing this. Now, there's levels to this. Now, if you guys cannot shift your body weight going side to side, maybe you just do one side at a time. So in this case, I put my weight all on one side. I lift the left leg, but my right arm's on the chair, and I just tap it and then come forward. All right, tap it and come forward. And maybe you start off by holding on the chair, and maybe the next time you do it, maybe you just hold on to just a finger. Just a finger goes back and forth, back and forth. That's nice and easy. All right, and that's something that we can do as we progress from here. So you could go from holding onto the chair, then holding onto a fingertip, and hopefully you can go on without using anything. So that's the very first exercise. Remember, it's nice and slow. The purpose is to have good core control, good stable position, good solid form, and then we're going back and forth. Now, if you guys crush the cup, that's fine. It's not going to hurt anybody. If you guys make noise, that's perfectly fine as well. Now, the second exercise we do is the same basic concept, but this time we're just going to isolate, just doing one leg at a time. Again, you can have the chair close by if you need to hold on to. So I put the body weight all on one leg. Okay, I lift this leg up. All right. Now I'm going nice and slow. It's not going fast. I tap the cup. Okay, and then I'm going to tap behind me. We've done this plenty of times. Tapping the floor, and then we come up, tap the cup, and then tap the floor. Now I'm going to show you guys from the side angle to see what it looks like. So I'm putting all the body weight on my left leg, right? This knee is soft, and my body is actually not moving. I lift my foot up, I tap the cup, and I reach behind me as far as I can, and I tap the floor. All right, you lift up, tap the cup, tap the floor. Now, if you notice, if you go nice and slow, you feel your fast twitch muscle fibers. And those are the muscles that are going to engage your balance, and they're trying to align your body up without you going out of balance. Okay, so you're tapping the cup, tapping the floor. Now, if you guys cannot reach all the way back like this, and you guys can just do whatever you guys can. Maybe you have it closer to you, or maybe holding on to something. But we're going to do all on one side. Okay, now we're going to try it on the other side. And as you're doing this process, when you're switching legs, you're going to notice that one leg has a lot more balance than the other one. One leg is more stable than the other, and that's usually your dominant side. And if you think about the course of life when you're walking around or doing things, we use our dominant side so much more than a non-dominant side. Whether it's taking the first step out of the car, taking the first step up the stairs. If you do that every day of your life, times however old you are, then you're really using that side. So there's going to be one leg that has more balance than the other. Okay, and that's nice and simple. Now, the third exercise we're going to go into, same concept, but this time shifting your body weight all to one side. Okay, now if you guys have to hold on to this, something you guys can. We're going to tap the cup. Now, as you're doing this, we're trying not to look down. Okay, we're trying to look straight ahead. Once you know where the cup is at, you shouldn't have to look down at it. Then we're going to go back and we don't touch the floor. So if I tap the cup with my right leg, I'll go behind me and I don't touch the floor. Now I'm really just stabilizing on that one leg. And we usually try to do this for about 30 seconds, reaching all the way back, try not to touch the floor, it's off the ground, and then come back. And that's really when you start feeling the leg. And if you're doing this properly, you should get a good little burn on that leg that's working, that's on the floor, going back and forth, back and forth. Now, if you guys can do it without looking down, that's the best thing for you guys. And then, of course, again, we're going to go switching legs. We're going to do the other leg now. So we're going to go tapping it with your other leg and then try to not touch the floor. Tap and tap, tap and tap. All right, very good. Okay, and then on this next part right here, now as we're doing this next part, it's going to be a little bit more challenging because it's going to engage your hip flexors a lot more. So I'm going to be leaning over to the one side again, still going to be on my left side. You guys can do either leg. Then I'm going to lift the other leg. I'm going to tap the cup. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive my knee up and my toe up, and then just tap the cup and go straight up. All right. And that's different, working out different muscles, and so it makes it a lot more challenging. So if you guys can see it from the side, I'm gonna go tapping the cup, I drive my knee up and my toe up. Okay, tap the cup, knee up, toe up. Now, generally speaking, I wanna get this above, I wanna get my knee above my hips. And there is a correlation as you get older about the distance of how high a person gets their knees up and how much longer they have to live. So if let's just say, for instance, I'm always walking around with a small gait and I don't get my knees up, and you have a much shorter period of living than someone that can get their knees all the way up. So we're gonna switch legs now. Okay, we're gonna do the other side. So again, knees are soft, tapping the cup, and then driving your knee up, and then your toe up. Okay, tapping the cup, knee up, toe up. All right, very good. Good job, guys. Okay, and relax. Okay, so now that is just like simple, basic movements we can do. Now let's add a little bit more of a dynamic aspect to it. So we were just doing our legs, just doing strictly on the cup. But now the dynamic aspect of it is we're gonna start adding some arm swings, okay? We're gonna start off easy, simple. Now, my foot is just gonna be, I'm gonna be in a static stance, okay? Just my foot's on the cup. Now, I'm not putting pressure on this leg, okay? I'm not crushing the cup, or I'm not using it to balance, okay? You wanna make sure that your knee is bent, putting pressure on this leg, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is gonna start adding some arm swings, and just notice what you feel the difference. Now, you could do alternate arms, you could go forward and back, and just feel what your toes are doing. Feel what your ankles are doing, and feel what your feet are doing. Now, if this feels like it's a little easy, or you feel like you don't feel anything, then we could also open it up, going out wide, coming up and back. And just notice that we do have a dynamic balance to it. And it makes it so much more harder on this, because we're not only just engaging our feet, but we're adding a little bit of dynamic balance to our upper body. Okay, everybody relax, everybody relax. Then we're gonna switch feet. So again, notice the difference between your right leg and your left leg. Same concept. Remember, don't put too much pressure on it. Okay, we're gonna start off arm swings going forward and back. Just notice that there's a lot more dynamic to this, makes it more challenging. You guys want to alternate arms? Some of you guys are already doing it. Very good. Good, going back and forth. And then we're gonna go laterally as well, going all the way up, all the way down, all the way up, all the way down. All right. Now, everybody relax. We're gonna do the exact same exercise. Now, this is where coordination starts to come into the aspect of balance and overall cognitive control. So we're gonna go into the cup. Now, I'm gonna do the dynamic. So I'm not only am I just gonna be tapping the cup, tapping behind me, but I'm also gonna be adding some arm swings to it. And I want you guys to just to notice how much more challenging it is. So knees are soft, okay? Hold it in my core. You're gonna try to keep your body in good alignment. So we're not leaning forward, leaning onto the side. Now, if you guys cannot do this, you guys can hold onto a chair and just do one arm. Maybe you just start off just doing one arm, or maybe you only tapping back and forth. But I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. So I'm on one leg, tapping the cup, and then tapping the floor, and I'm just throwing some arm swings to it. A little bit of coordination, because my arms and my foot, they're going at a different pace, so it makes it more challenging. So not only am I thinking about what am I doing, but I'm also thinking about holding myself up. And if you notice that I'm not looking down at the cup, I'm tapping it very lightly, and I'm going back and forth. All right, and relax. Now we're going to switch feet. Now we're going to the other side. Same concept. Arms are going to go in one pace. Your leg is going to be going at another pace. So knees are soft, tapping the cup, tapping the floor behind you, just going back and forth, back and forth. Okay, and just feel the difference. Feel the difference. My body is not moving. My arms are moving, but my leg is moving, but my body overall is staying nice and stable. Okay, for those of you that are doing it later on, if you guys need a chair, hold on to that chair. Maybe you're just tapping it and then coming back and forth, and then just one arm is going back and forth. And relax. Okay, and then we're gonna go into the next exercise now, which is the exact same concept, but this time tapping the cup. We're not gonna tap the floor. Okay, so same thing. Start off on one leg, both knees are soft, tapping the cup, going back and forth. Don't touch the floor. Tap the cup, don't touch the floor. Now you're trying not to look at the cup. I'm looking straight ahead, focusing on the spot in front of me, but I'm concentrating at what my foot is doing. All right, there you go, good job. And then relax, we're gonna switch sides. Same thing, arm swings. Tap the cup very lightly. Don't tap the floor. All the weight is on one leg. I'm balancing. Keeping good form. You guys need to grab onto that chair and then going back and forth. Tap the cup, not the floor. All right, very good. Good job, guys. Some of you guys look like you've been drinking. Please do not drink and do these exercises. Not a good mixture, not a good mixture. All right, now we're gonna go back into it. Now we're gonna do the other exercise with it, which is driving your knee up, driving. All right, tap the cup and knee up, toe up. Okay, tap the cup, knee up, toe up. 3, 2, 1, and then drive your arms. Okay, good. Nice and slow with it. We're not trying to go fast. Only your arms are moving fast, but your feet are under control. But notice also my knee goes past my hips. Knee go past the hips, and I'm not looking at the cup. All right, eyes are forward, not looking down the floor, and relax. Now we're gonna switch arms. Switch legs, sorry. Same thing, going up and down. A little bit dynamic. Knee up, toe up. Knee up, toe up. And again, guys, if you guys want to do just alternating arms, again, it makes it more challenging because now you're doing alternating arms. So you got 2 different arms going different directions, and then you got your foot going up and down. And that even makes it even more challenging. So if you guys wanted to do the more advanced version, you guys can also do that. So I got 3 limbs, all doing different things, and yet still trying to balance and relax. All right, well, good stuff, guys, good stuff. You guys are doing such a good job. Okay, now I'm gonna get the chair out of the way. Work a little bit with my 6 cups. So if you guys have your cups, we're gonna do a little bit of agility drills with this. And agility is a great part of working with your balance, coordination, cognitive control. So this one, I have them about a foot, foot and a half, maybe 2 feet apart. And as some of you guys know, by working here in the studio, we work all aspects of functionality, agility, mobility, coordination. These are all big things for us. So changing it up a little bit. And then towards the end, we're gonna do a little bit more cognitive and coordination exercise. But this one, nice and simple. You guys can all do this. Okay, we're gonna start off nice and easy. So what you guys are gonna do is we're just gonna go over the cups, alternating legs. So in this case, I'm gonna start off with my right leg. I'm gonna go over the cup, then left leg. And we're trying not to step on the cups. Right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Okay, nice and easy. Same thing, we're just gonna turn around, do the same thing. And we could go opposite arm, opposite leg, opposite arm, opposite leg. If you guys have more room at home, you guys can spread them out a little bit wider so you have better range of motion as far as your feet are concerned. Going opposite arm, opposite leg. All right, very good. And then we're gonna come to a stop. We're gonna come back to over here. And then on this one right here, okay, now we're gonna be, knees are soft. We're facing one direction. Now when I do it, when I go this direction, I'm gonna be leading with my right leg. When I come back facing the same direction, I'm gonna lead with my left leg, okay? This is gonna be a little bit of lateral movement, which is very important to us. And some of you guys are thinking like, do we even use lateral movement? Yes, we do it every day. We come out of a car, we're using a little bit of lateral movement. So this is very important for us. So we don't work on these muscles enough. And this is a great way for you guys to engage them and work them. So I'm gonna go over the first cup. Now, when I'm doing this, I'm gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg. Breathe both feet together. Over, and then both feet together. Over, both feet together. Now what the cups do, which is nice, is that it helps you to engage how high your feet are going. If you keep your feet too low, they don't come up high enough, right? Go opposite arm, opposite leg. Some people cannot get that down. If you cannot get down the opposite arm, opposite leg, maybe you just do just your legs. Maybe you're just stepping over the cups and going back and forth, over the cups, going back and forth. Now this one, you can glance down if you need to, just to see exactly where those cups are at. Going over the cups and then coming back. Over and then coming back. Very good. You guys are all doing a good job. And if you guys can do it, just go opposite arm, opposite leg. Good job. Okay, this next one, Now I am limited on space, so I'm gonna take off probably 2 of the cups. I'm just gonna use 4 cups. But if you guys at home, if you guys are watching this later on, or you guys right now working out, if you guys can space them out so that way you have enough space to go in between the cups, we're gonna do a little bit of a zigzag. So I have 4 cups. You guys can use all 6 if you have room. Start off on one side, okay? And this one we're just gonna go walking. You're just gonna go around the cup, okay? Around the cups like a snake. Come back around the cups like a little snake, all right? And you want to work on range of motion. What this does is it helps work with core rotation, hip mobility, and overall range of motion. So you're going back and around, back and around, back and around. Very good, very good. You don't generally want to go too fast on this one. And the more spaced out your cups are, the better it is for you guys. Of course, I'm limited in space. And relax. All right, everybody relax, everybody relax. Good job, guys. Okay, now on this one for starters, we're gonna do a little bit of coordination on this. So I'm gonna let you guys get 3 cups. For me, I'm gonna do the orange cup, orange, purple, and green. Orange, purple, and green. All right, orange, purple, and green. Now, most of these exercises that you're doing today, some of them you can do in a seated position, but it's much better for you guys to get up and actually get moving around. We don't want you guys to sit around, and so we're trying to avoid that as much as possible. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna look down on the floor, and I want you guys just to memorize your cups. Memorize the order of your cups. So in this case, for me, my right one is purple, middle one is orange, and then the left one is green. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds and just memorize the order of these cups. There's a little bit of cognitive, right? You're trying to remember the order of the cups. Now, as we're doing the exercise, we try not to stare down at the floor. Okay, so you're trying to remember these cups. You want them actually fairly, I would say about hip width apart. So in this case, they're fairly close. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of dynamic balance on here. So, okay, now what I'm going to do on here, the first cup, I'm going to say right leg is going to touch the purple cup. So right leg to purple and then come back to the middle. Then right leg to orange, okay, and then come back to the middle. And then right leg to green and then come back to the middle. All right. Now, what we're doing here is we're not just working on one aspect of balance. We're actually trying to work on range of motion as well and going back and forth. All right. So now what we're going to do is now we're going to do the left leg. So left leg is going to go to green cup, and then left leg is going to go to orange, and then left leg is going to go to purple. All right. Very good. I see some of you guys are stumbling a little bit. Try to hold on to your balance. All right, now what we're going to do now is going to listen to a few cues. So this helps if you're not staring down at the floor. So what we're going to do is going to be right leg go to orange, then left leg go to orange. Okay, try to do this without looking down. You're trying to remember where the cups are. Left leg go to green, okay? Right leg go to purple. All right, see, you guys can do it. Now try to challenge yourself on this one. Right leg go to purple, left leg go to purple, right leg go to orange, left leg go to orange, right leg go to green, left leg go to purple. Okay, just give yourself little cues. Now, if you guys are doing this at home, it helps if you guys have a partner that's calling these out. If not, just try to remember where these cups are at, all right? Now, a little bit dynamic. Now, where it gets a little bit more challenging is now we're gonna add a different colored cup. So in this case, I'm gonna add the blue one. Now, I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds to mix your cups around. Mix your cups around. Do not know the order, just mix them around. Mix them, mix, 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 mix. Okay, mix your cups around. Okay, then I'm gonna give you 5 seconds to remember the order. Okay, ready and go. 5 seconds. And relax. Now we're looking straight ahead. Knees are soft. Okay, the cups are at reach for either leg. So we're going to start off now without looking down. You're trying to remember the sequence of the cups. Okay, now we're going to go right leg, go to purple. Right leg, go to purple. Wherever purple is at for you. Right leg, go to orange. Wherever orange is at for you. It's going to be different for everybody. Left leg, go to green. Then left leg, go to blue. All right. Very good. Nice and easy. Right leg, go to blue. Right leg, go to orange. Right leg, go to green. Left leg, go to orange. Left leg, go to blue. Okay. Left leg, go to purple. Very good. And make sure we're staying nice and stable. Left leg, go to green. Very good. I see some of you guys have to glance down. All right. Very good. Now we're going to add a little bit of a dynamic balance to this. All right. It's going to make it a lot more harder. Okay. So now if you guys need to hold on to something, you guys can. All right. So if you guys need a wall or a chair or something. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take out one of the cups. We're going to go back to the 3-cup phase. Remember where your cups are at. So in this case, I have orange, purple, and blue. Orange, purple, and blue. Orange, purple, and blue. Okay, now this next part, if you guys need to hold on to something, you guys can. I'm going to do it with my eyes open because I'm going to be watching you guys, but I'll try the first one without. Now we're going to do eyes closed. Okay, I'll tell you when to close your eyes. Okay, remember the sequence. We're going to try this part with your eyes closed. I'm going to time you guys for about 30 seconds. And you're going to try to remember where the cups are at, and you're going to try to touch it with your foot without opening your eyes up or without staring down. Okay, you guys ready? And we're going to close your eyes. Okay, now we're going to go right foot, go to blue. Right foot, go to blue. All right. Right foot, go to purple. Nice and slow. Left foot, go to blue. Left foot, go to orange. Without staring down, eyes closed. Left foot, go to purple. Okay, very good. Right foot, go to orange. Right foot, go to purple, and relax. Okay, and now that adds one different aspect of balance overall to it. Makes it a little bit more challenging because you're trying to remember where the cups are at, and you're also trying to remember where they are in space, right? You're trying to remember the sequence of the colors and then where they are in space and try to tap them. Now this next one, so we did your first musculoskeletal system, and then we did your visual, and then now you're going to do your vestibular, which is going to be those balance, those crystals inside your ears. So what we're going to do now, as we're doing this, so we're going to start off just with one cup. So we're going to push the other ones away. On this case, I just have one cup in front of me. Now what we're going to do is going to be touching the cup and then coming back. The exact same thing we did earlier. But this time, what we're going to do is going to be turning your head, going side to side, nice and slow. It's going to be working with those crystals inside our ears, right? Vestibular stimulation. So knees are soft. My body is not moving. I'm going to turn to one side. Just going to be alternating, going side to side. And just see how that changes the dynamic of the exercise. Going nice and slow. Okay, turning side to side. Okay, and relax. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch feet. Okay, we're going to go on to the other side. Exact same thing we just did. Okay, going to the cup, go turning side to side, looking down the floor, side to side. Okay, very good. Just feel your feet. The foot that's on the ground, just feel those fast switch muscle fibers are just flexing, going back and forth, trying to hold you balanced and relax. Now, this next one we're going to do is going to be the complete version of it, the most advanced one. Of course, if you guys need to hold on to something, remember, just have it nearby. Okay, we're going to do it. We're going to go back. I'm on my left leg. Again, my body's not moving. And then we're going to do the right leg, tapping the cup, going back to the floor. But this time, we're going to go head swings, going back and forth, and eyes closed. All right, now that's the complete balance. Ready? And let's go ahead and try it. Eyes closed, tapping the cup, and we're going side to side. Tapping the cup, going side. Nice and slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, everybody relax. Everybody relax. Everybody relax. Okay, now we're gonna switch our legs. So we're gonna go on to the other leg. And we're gonna do the exact same. All right. So, okay, tap it up. Tap. Sorry, guys, I keep losing you guys. Okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to tapping the cup, tapping the floor, eyes closed, going side to side. Ready? And go ahead and try it. Eyes closed, going side to side. 3, 2, 1, and everybody rests. Everybody rests. All right. As you guys can tell, that makes it way more challenging. Now, for those of you that are watching this later on, my internet keeps cutting in and out. I don't know how the video is going to come out, but I'm trying to stay with it as best I can. So I apologize for the internet going in and out. But now what we're going to do is we're going to be doing the get 3 cups back again together. So blue, purple, and orange. Blue, purple, and orange. Blue, purple, and orange. Okay, our knees are soft. Okay, stay, your body is staying upright. And then we're going to be doing tapping the cups that I call out. But your head is going to be turning side to side. All right, your head's going to be turning side to side as we're doing this. So again, I got orange, purple, and blue. Okay, now start turning your heads. We're going to go right foot, purple. Okay, turning, touch the floor. Right foot, orange. Right foot, orange. Right foot, purple. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Right foot, blue. Okay. Now, when I'm touching, I don't bring my feet back together. I try to tap behind me. Okay. So as I'm doing this, I'm tapping a cup and I tap behind me. Okay. We're going to switch legs. We're going to switch legs. Remember, we're tapping the cup and then tapping behind you. Okay. Try not to stare down. Okay. Head. We're going to start turning your heads. Okay. We're going to go left foot, orange. Left foot, blue. Left foot purple, left foot orange, and relax. Okay, very good. Good job, guys. More advanced version. So eyes are going to be closed. Your head is going to turn side to side, and you're listening to my cues. All right. We're going to start off left leg's on the ground. Right leg is going to be the one. Now we're going to try to tap the cup and then try to tap behind you. All right, so if I reach out for the cup, I'm tapping out behind me. So head turns, eyes closed, listen to the cues. Okay, eyes closed, head turns, nice and slow. Right foot, blue. Right foot, purple. Right foot, orange. Right foot, blue. And relax. Holy moly, is that a wobble? Okay, we're gonna switch legs. We're switching legs. Okay, now we're going on the right leg. My left leg's gonna be the one doing this. So again, remember, it's behind you and then tapping the cups. Okay, head turns. 3, 2, 1. Head turns. Eyes closed. Left foot orange. Left foot blue. Left foot purple. Left foot purple. Left foot orange. Left foot blue, and relax. Very good, very good. Holy moly, I look up and you guys are all wobbling all over the place. You guys look like you're on a boat or something. All right, good stuff, guys. Now we're gonna do the 6 cups, all right? So this one's gonna be more of you trying to use your memory to remember the sequence of the cups. Now, we have 2 that are different size. That's gonna be okay. All right, so we're gonna have all 6 cups are gonna be out. And we want them to be fairly close to each other. Fairly close to each other. And it doesn't matter the sequence, because I want to be calling on different sequences. Let me give you guys a second. Okay, now I want you guys to stand about a little bit wider than hip width apart, and your cups have got to be within that. Okay, so if your cups are way out here where you cannot reach it, we're gonna bring them in, bring them in. Okay, all fairly close, all fairly close. All right, good stuff, guys. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna start off now. On this one, We're gonna just be doing basic, just tapping the cup. So just remember the sequence of your cups. Try to remember the sequence of the cup. Now, of course, if you guys forget the sequence, you forget where the color is at or something like that, you can always stare down. But you're trying as best you can. Remember the sequence of these cups. Now I'm cheating. I don't know if you guys know this. I'm cheating because when I'm looking at the screen, I can see all the cups, and that makes it nice for me. But for those of you watching later on, or for those of you doing it later on at home, just try to remember the sequence. Okay. Now knees are soft. Okay. Now on this one, we're just gonna tap it and bring our feet back together. Tap it and bring your feet back together. Okay. Now knees are soft. You're trying to stay upright. We're gonna go right leg touching a green cup. Right leg touching the green. And then come back. Now notice that I stick my hips off to the side and I come back to neutral. Left leg, orange. Okay, tapping and then come back. Left leg, white. Okay, right leg, blue. All right, keep going. Right leg, red. Left leg, red. Okay, very good. Right leg, green. Left leg, green. And relax. All right, good job, guys. Now, when we're gonna do this next one, we're just gonna add the dynamic of trying to do it with our arm swings. Okay, we're gonna do some arm swings. You can go either forward and back, which is a little bit easier, or you could alternate, which is more challenging. Okay, knees are soft. Okay, we're gonna start alternating our hands or swing them. Okay, right leg, red. Knees are soft. Coming back, left leg, red. All right, now if you guys want to make it more advanced, alternate those swings. Right leg orange. Ooh. Right leg orange. Very good. Left leg white. Okay. Left leg orange. Very good. Left leg purple. Right leg purple. Left leg red. Very good. Keep going. Right leg red. And relax. Okay, good. Some of you guys are just like, holy moly. Please, just as an FYI, I should have said at the beginning, do not drink before doing this balance assessment or balance workshop. Thank you guys. Little PSA. Now we're gonna do, as we're doing the cups, we're gonna start turning our head. Okay, so remember, we're trying to remember where the sequence of the cups are at. If you have to look down, you can. Again, if you need to hold on to something, you also have that option. So knees are soft. Okay, start turning your head. Start turning your head. Now we're gonna go right leg, white cup. Right leg, green cup. Keep going. Left leg, orange cup. Left leg, purple. I think I touched the wrong one. Right leg, green. Left leg, red. Right leg, red. Left leg, white. And relax. And relax. All right, good job, guys. Now, we're going to make it even more challenging, all right? Now, of course, there's always levels to this. There's always level. Now, on the cups, do not rearrange your cups. Keep them the way they are. Now, instead of naming them by color, I know their color, we're going to name them by letters. Letters. So for me, my white cup is going to be A. So for you guys, your white cup is A. So if I say right leg A, then right leg goes to A. Okay, then my green cup is B. My red cup is C. My blue cup is D. All right, now I'm going to kick out the other two. So white cup is A, green cup is B, red cup is C, and blue cup is D. So we should have only four. Your orange and purple are off to the side. So white cup is A again. Try to remember the sequence of this. Don't put them in the same order as me. White cup is A. Green cup is B. Red cup is C. And blue cup is D. All right. Again, they're going to be fairly close to you. All right. Now we're going to go right leg C. Right leg C. Left leg B. Right leg A. Left leg A. Right leg B. left leg B, right leg C, left leg C, right leg D, left leg B, right leg A, and relax. All right, good job, guys. Now, instead of referring to your limbs, meaning your legs, instead of them being right leg and left leg, we're gonna give them a shape. Now you can do numbers, you can do shapes, you can do colors. Now my right leg is gonna be considered square. My left leg is gonna be considered triangle. So now when I say triangle C, we're gonna be tapping there. Right leg is square, left leg is triangle. All right, now let's try this again. Knees are soft. Square A, square C, triangle B, triangle D, triangle C, square A, square D, triangle C, square B, square C, and relax. All right, so now we have a little bit of a memory game, and we're trying to do a little bit of cognitive and incorporate our balance as well. So now this one right here, we're going to try to do a little bit with your eyes closed. Eyes closed. So now you remember the sequences, you're remembering the letters, and you're remembering square is right leg, triangle is left leg. All right, you guys ready? Knees are soft, eyes closed. Square B. Eyes are closed. Square C. Okay, triangle A. Triangle D. Square B. Square C. Triangle C. Square D. Triangle A. And relax. I was watching some of you guys aren't even touching the cups. Golly. All right. So those are just some basic exercises you guys can do at home. You guys can travel with yourselves. Now, the more cups you have, the more challenging it's going to be. So maybe instead of doing 4 cups, if you feel up to it, you can add all 6. Again, give yourselves different letters or different numbers or different shapes to try to coordinate with them. So you can start off just doing taps going back and forth. And then the next advanced level would be eyes closed. Or actually, you can do the arm swings. Then after that, eyes closed. Then eyes closed with the arm swings. And at the end, it's going to be the head swings, arm swings, eyes closed, and then try to tap different colors. All right. So I thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for watching this. If you guys are watching later on, but if you guys have any questions, you guys can reach out to us via email or our phone number, or you guys can reach out to me personally. And I hope you guys enjoyed the workshop.